Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to build this combine cover. It is going to be a 60 by 60 by 18 tall. We get a lot of requests from our farmers in the surrounding states in the Midwest who row croppers and have combines and other large agricultural equipment. This is a very popular size for ag. Sometimes we add a third wall on the back, but today we're just going to do this all open. A lot of guys use this for equipment and hay storage, but we're going to build this building from scratch today. So let's start here. And before we start, I want to ask you to like and share this video. Also subscribe to our channel, and that way you'll get notifications when we continue to do these builds on our 3D Custom Designer. That way you can see how we build these buildings, kind of how they're priced. When you go do the builds yourself in the 3D Builder and play around in there, you know exactly where some of these features are, and you can find other videos and other links to these buildings. So just subscribe to our channel, go on there and look at all of our other videos. But let's build this 60 by 60. So generally, again, we start with style. I'm going to start from scratch here. But because of the size of this building, it's going to be a vertical style roof. I do want to reiterate this point though. The roof style vertical runs from the ridge down to the eave with a corrugated metal. That gives us the best snow and water shed off these buildings, whereas box eave or regular, the corrugation runs front to back. But because of the size, we're over 36 foot long. This manufacturer in particular will only install a vertical roof on a structure that's over 36 foot long. So we're going to go to size here. We're going to select the widest size for this particular manufacturer, which is 60. This classifies it as a commercial style building. You see that there's a ladder style leg with the tubular steel that they make. These legs are on 4-foot centers, and then we have full trusses. So whatever our wall height or eave height, and they call it leg height here, which is 12 foot, that will be our center clearance. So we have to accommodate that with this type of building. So we are going to go 60 foot long since we're on 4-foot centers, and then we are going to go 18 high. Most farmers with the combines, they need about 16-foot clearance, so it's always good to have a little bit more clearance than what you need. It's always better to have more than less, so we're going to build this building at 18 foot. Of course, you can build it up to 20 with this manufacturer or down to whichever size you want. Just today, we're going to go with 18 on this particular building. So now that we have our base price, we got our base building here, we want to add some sides to this to keep the wind and the snow and the rain out of this. We are going to fully enclose these sides, the left and the right. Oop. It's not cooperating with me exactly there. Change that back. And of course that one's not operating either. I'm going faster than the program wants to go. Okay, so now you can see we have the sides on it, but we still have the gable end exposed. Some folks like to leave it this way. It doesn't bother them for the trusses to show. I always think it looks nice and buttoned up if we do put a gable end on it. So we're going to show how that looks. And let's do the front one. Front gable end. And notice they both say certified because this style and size of building is always certified because of the size. So there's our base building. So we have a 60 by 60 by 18, but I do want to go to a few different things. So I want to talk about a couple different types of our framing. I get these questions a lot. What's the difference between 12 gauge and 14 gauge other than the price? So 14 gauge tubular steel is 2.5 inch 14 gauge tubular galvanized steel. With this manufacturer in particular, it comes with a 10-year rust-through warranty, and it has the 1-year workmanship warranty. Now on the 12 gauge, it is 2.25 12 gauge tubular steel, so it's a little smaller of a tube, but it's a heavier gauge metal. It's built the same way in that they have the same specifications for the ladder legs, the base rails, the purlins, the trusses, It's a little smaller of a tube with a heavier gauge metal. Now the biggest difference that you don't see between the 12 and the 14 gauge with this particular manufacturer is the 12 gauge has a 20-year rust-through warranty, where the 14 again has the 10-year rust-through warranty. They have the same workmanship warranty, just a difference in the rust-through warranty. So we'll select 12 gauge here. It doesn't change how it looks in the builder, but it does kind of affect the price. And then let's change the colors. I want to show you guys our barn red on the roof and the trim here, and then show you on the sides to be white, which is a very popular color scheme. Also, you could go with barn red on the sides and white trim and white roof. That's also another popular combination, but we're going to go back to the other way where it's a white building with red trim and red roof. So this is our building. Pretty simple building. It's just a very large building. Again, 60 by 60 by 18 foot on the eave height, which gives us 18-foot clearance underneath the gable. You can fit all your combines, your hay, your tractors, your equipment in this building here. So again, like and share this video with anyone that might benefit from this style or size of building if they're looking to build this in the United States. And subscribe to our channel. That way you can see any of our other builds that we do on here. And we'll talk to you very, very, very soon. Thank you.